Hello there, welcome to the Green at Morton Weekly Update as sponsored by McTears Auctioneers. As you can see, I'm joined by the Morton manager, David Hopkin, this morning. David, right to business here. Kris Doolan, what a signing.
Yeah, fantastic. Delighted I managed to get him in. Got to thank the board and MCT for allowing me to bring him in. I think we've got a quality striker who becomes available. I think Kris's calibre, the amount of goals he's scored in his career, I think it was a no-brainer for us. I spoke to Kris in the summer before he went to United. At that time he decided he wanted to stay in Ayrshire. He's a Kilmarnock, and delighted that he's come up. We spoke to him on Tuesday and McDade on Wednesday, and as I said, he signed Thursday morning, so absolutely over him in, and I'm sure he can score goals for us. And
he brings that vital experience that we've talked about a number of times in these interviews.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he only needs his goal ratio over his career. I think it's 1 in 3, which is fantastic for anybody who's played top flight football, and gives us another option. He's completely different from the strikers that we have here. We've got John, who's everybody knows a target man. Bob, he's got a bit of everything. Calvin's wiry, he's fit, he's strong, and he's willing to run channels. And Kris is a penalty box striker, and I think that's what we've been missing. So hopefully we can get some ammunition to him, and hopefully he can score goals between now and the end of the season.
He said to us that he really enjoyed the training session yesterday, the lads. He knows 90% of the squad anyway, because he's been around the game.
Yeah, it's just the training session we do on a Thursday. I think it's all geared for attacking play, how we're going to play on a Saturday, and I think he really enjoyed it. I thought he came in, you can see his qualities, even in training, when you're doing finishing drills, crossing and finishing drills, his movement and his finishing one touch is phenomenal. So that's why we were so keen to get him in, and he gives him another option. And as I say, he's come in and fitted in really well, because we have got a good dressing room. I think him, Sean McGinty, and Craig McGuffey will come in, and I think the players have made him really welcome.
Brilliant. Now, you and I had a chat last week after the Dundee game, and you got really disappointed about dropping 2 points. But I would put it to you that that's the difference now in this Morton side, whereas maybe 3 or 4 months ago, getting down to that goal, it might have been difficult to come back, but the character of the side was there.
Yeah, I thought it was, the season Saturday, I thought it was too harsh-booting, especially the first one. I think it's so early in the game. I just think it's Kyle's put his leg out, the boys not over it. Nobody's even, I don't think the boy Ross Callahan's even asked for anything. Kyle picked up an early booking, and you're on a risk the way Kyle plays. So we were disappointed that he gets sent off, but to say that the players galvanised, I think they've got a bit between their teeth now. I think the coaching we're doing, the fitness work we're doing, and the organisation, and I just thought that the players went in, carried every instruction out to perfection. I thought just after Kyle was sent off, I think David McDade's hit the post and the rebound, and then after that I thought it was quite comfortable, but we could have ended up stealing it with Calvin's header towards the end. So the players are really buying into what we're trying to do, and I said the players deserve great credit, because they come in every day, they work hard, and as I say, the fans now must see a team that's starting to give their all for Green at Morton.
Queen of the South on Saturday, it's been tight with them this year. I think the first time was the Betfred Cup, took penalties to go through. Narrow defeat down in Dumfries earlier in the season as well. But this game's coming at the right time for you.
Yeah, I think it's a chance for both teams, because I think Alan Johnson, I think they're 2 games behind everybody. I think they'll keep quite keen. I think they've got themselves and Inverness to catch up with, and it's always nice to play games on Saturday. I think if we'd have a weekend off after the run we've been on, I think we'd have been a bit disappointed. So it's going to be a tough game. Him and Sandy Clark have been at Queen of the South previously 4 or 5 years. They went away, come back again, and we know it's going to be tough. Every game in this league's tough, but we have to make sure that we try and get a team that we can hopefully carry on where we've started the beginning of 2020.
You threw in Sean last week for a debut. Will you be looking to bring perhaps Craig or even Kris into your setup? Yeah,
I think this moment is under consideration. Everybody's trained well. I think even the players who have been here since the beginning of the season have upped their game a wee bit, because it's always the same when players walk in and maybe it's your position. Sometimes a lot of players think, oh, I'm not sure. I say to players, when I played football, when new players come into the club, I always wanted to be the best player again. So it's not about feeling nervous or shrinking. I think it's about bringing you expressing yourself now, and making sure that when you do train, you just keep doing what you've been doing for the last 7 months, and make it tough for the people who are coming in to try and take your position in the team.
And again, you're in a position now, almost like a full squad to choose from for the matches ahead.
Yeah, we've got, I think Cameron Seltfeld's the only person now. He's got a slight strain in his thigh, but he's not far away. I think maybe next week he'll be back in the squad. So we've got a healthy squad. We've got probably 19, 20 players now who can compete to play in the first 11. It's not a case of I've got a set 11 players who I think they'll carry us through the end of the season. Everybody's going to play their part. I spoke to the players about it, and it's how well we carry out that togetherness between now and the end of the season will dictate where we finish in the league. And I've got a great dressing room, I've got great experienced players, and I've got a lot of great kids coming through. So we need to make sure that we keep that positivity right to the end of the season.
Good luck this weekend.
Thanks
for joining us. And thank you for joining us on the Green at Morton Weekly Update, as sponsored by McTears Auctioneers.